Hello everybody! Welcome to the stream! Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. There wasn't a Discord notification. Let me check. Let me just check real quick while this screen's going on. Oh, there it is. I think it's... I thought I posted something, but, Oh, the thing's done. Okay. I think it was just a little late. Alright, well today we're playing more Game Builder Garage. We're gonna finish up Mystery Room. And then we'll see what other game we're gonna... Hello, Kayla Games! It's been a long time coming, but we finally made it to the final step of our Mystery Room. To finish off, we're going to be adding some background music and naturally our hidden treasure to the program screen. That happens sometimes? Yeah, it does. We'll start with the background music. We should use a different music during the puzzle and after it. First, let's get music playing for when the puzzle's in progress. Okay, background music. Yeah. The not node on we've got here outputs a signal as long as the door hasn't finished opening. Okay. Oh yeah, we got a real brain teaser. Better think real hard, cause the view from the window's nothing but inspired. Soften the code? I think it's pretty fair. Either go home or nothing, or you'll become a millionaire. I'm so bad at rapping right now. Now we can briefly sort what theme will play while the puzzle is being solved. Next to music that will play after the puzzle is solved, or rather when you find the treasure. Call up another background node on. This comparison node on outputs a signal when the door's finished opening. Alright. Yeah, you solved the puzzle. With all that punching, you must be packing in some muscle. I totally did that wrong. How's it feel to get your hands on the treasure? You gotta look a lot forward to, a lifetime of leisure. We should quickly check that each of the songs are playing correctly. Let's set a different background music track for each background music node on. Okay. Select Team Valor. Did he? Oh yeah, like the Kool-Aid man. Great, you can now close the settings. Okay. To solve the puzzle, you'll need to either break the crate and then enter the number 26 on the wall panel. Okay, 26. Yay! And there we have it. The music's changed. Burst through a brick wall. I wish we had a Kool-Aid Man Tangia. That's such a missed opportunity. Yeah, that'd be pretty dope, honestly. As always, I'll let you choose the exact music you'll use a little later. You can pick whatever you want. Let's keep programming. Okay. I think it's about time we make our hidden treasure. Okay. Texture. Oh, a texture node on. There we go. Switch over the side view. Bring it up to the ground. Overhead view. The alcove is the object of your heart's desire. Your long sought treasure. This is it. Draw the object you've been waiting for all this time. It can be anything. It can be anything at all. The treasure is yours to decide. You can actually use the texture node on without having to connect it to other objects. Let's draw a picture now. It'll show you how it works. Oh, what should we draw? The hidden alcove's walls are black, so your picture will show up better if you use brighter colors. Okay. Go ahead and draw something. Get your creative juices flowing. What should we draw? Ooh, what should we draw?
Oh, yeah! Kool-Aid's here! Hey, I wonder what Kool-Aid and brick walls taste like.
Pedro! I wonder too, Pedro. Ooh, let's see something green. Nah, heck, I'm just gonna do a check mark. not gonna look like the best. It's not gonna look like the best. This is the worst thing I've ever drawn. Come on, Bob, move out of the way. I'm trying to draw a really wonky check mark. Don't worry, chat. I'll fix it. I'll fix the check mark. That actually looks pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'll just fix it. Check mark. We completed the thing. Looks pretty neat, not gonna lie. Let's fix it up a little bit. We need some chives to sprinkle on our intergalactic french fries. Oh yeah, we'll probably get to work on that soon. Of course I need to draw out the textures while I'm not using the dock, because it needs to look good. Gonna call it Space Fries. It'll look really cool, though. It'll look really cool, chat. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'll get rid of some stuff. That doesn't look half bad, not gonna lie. Guys, I promise I'm good at art. You've seen my drawing streams. It's just I cannot draw with the dog. I need to draw with a stylus. I absolutely need to draw with the stylus. Because I can't draw with the stylus because it doesn't allow me to do that. Which is going to be really hard to play one of the Drawn to Life games because I need to... Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let's take a look. Go. Hey, there's a thing! There it is, your masterpiece revealed to the world. It's meant to be a check mark, but it looks like seaweed. This is how the treasure will look when it shows up in your game. Nice. With the treasure firmly in your grasp, you will make for the exit, giving the room a final parting glance as you leave. Who made this piece, and for what purpose? The answer to your questions may never be found, but that's a mystery for you. The end! Yay! I wonder what sort of treasure they found. Intriguing. Okay, it's time for the debut of your very own mystery room, Killer Games. Feel free to design whatever kind of treasure you want. The sky's the limit. You can make it bags of gold, your favorite food, or even some weird ancient relic. You could technically call this a relic. Oh, and don't forget that you can also change the background music if you prefer something different. Play around a bit until you've found the music and treasure that you want to use. Press done when you've got everything the way you want it. Are you ready? Start programming! Can I please change the world? Wherever it is. Aw, oh, come on! That's not fair! I wanted to change the world! I think that the Valor music's good. Change the world. My final message. Goodbye. Yeah. Brass mode? Nah, look at it. Yeah, I like the creepy chorus. There we go. This is seriously the third time I made this joke on stream. It's okay. There's Color's 3D version for the Switch that comes with the stylus. Really? Can that be used for... Dude, I need to get that. That sounds so dope. Creepy chorus kind. The synth kind of throws me off a little bit. I'm gonna change that. Oh. There we go. That's better. I wanted to change the world. I wanted to make it look cool. Why does the chaotic brass one sound like some dude farting in a sousaphone? Wait, what? I gotta see. I gotta hear it. That's funny. Okay. Let's see. Okay, time to solve it. Boom. Look at our beautiful check mark. All finished? Fantastic, I can't wait. Let's head over to the game screen and take a peek at what you've done. I barely did anything. Gonna have to ask you to solve the puzzle one last time. Still don't know how you get 26. I forgot. Ooh, you made some interesting choices. I'm very impressed. Finding treasure to a tune like that is sure to brighten up anyone's day. You know what this means, don't you? It means Mystery Room is totally finished. Outstanding! You've done it again. Give yourself a pat on the back and head over to the program screen. There was once a man who could pass gas whenever he wanted. He worked at a circus sideshow, playing an instrument with disability. I wish I was kidding. Dang. I would give it a try someday. What an amazingly awesome puzzle! Filming over. I'll get my bags. Yay! That puzzle was already hard enough as it is, and yet you managed to make the whole thing with programming. Goes to show that if you put your mind to it, there's no puzzle you can't solve. 3 cheers for Kayla Games! Hip hip hooray! I'll add Mystery Room to the My Games list now. Heading back to the menu now. See you in a bit. And with that, we are done with Mystery Room. And Mystery Room has gone gold without a hitch. That was a challenging lesson, but you battled through to the end. Your progress is amazing, Kayla Games. It's almost mystifying. Let's add the completed game to the My Games list. Maybe you could see if you can get someone else to test out the Mystery Room game. It would be fun to get a reaction from someone who hasn't seen all the secrets in the design progress. Watch their face when you discover the treasure you crafted and hid so well. Oh yeah, that lopsided check mark is pretty good. See you in lesson 6. Look forward to it. We're almost done with the interactive lessons now. Just hang in there a little bit longer. Oh yeah, box. Alright. So next, we're going on to... Skittles. You've been doing some great work, Killer Games. Maybe the last game was even harder than the others? Well, I prepared some extra hard puzzles to keep the tension up. If you get through these, you'll really demonstrate your mettle as a programmer. Good luck! Mer. Okay. There's a little something extra to go with this problem. Can you go to the program screen? You can switch the viewpoint in this problem. Make good use of it to finish the puzzle. Nice. I'll definitely need to... Wait, no. There we go. Heyo! Maybe I need to bring it back a little bit. Yo, there we go. Hey, this is a cool view. I like this view. Nice. Framing the action. Manipulating objects. Let's see, what are we doing? Ooh. Oh! I did not expect that. Gravity is optional. There it goes. Okay. Well, obviously we need to... Whoa, okay. Let's see. X... Y? Okay, no, that's not it. Wait. Not Y, X. Oh! That was awesome. Destroying it with three punches. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Check. Destroy what? Cylinder. Cylinder. Okay. Check what? Cylinder. Okay, let's... Nice! Nice! I haven't been feeling great today, but feeling a little better. Oh, sorry you haven't been feeling that good today, Time Weirdo. I totally get it. I wasn't feeling my best yesterday. What am I doing? No, don't know what exactly I'm doing. Two, three. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't feeling my best yesterday. I didn't get enough sleep the night before because I had a really bad stomach ache. Ugh. Yeah, wasn't fun. That was really something. You've managed to clear all these puzzles too. I just can't believe how far you've come, Killer Games. Just wow. Whew, okay, I've regained my composure. I'll see you at the next checkpoint. Thrill. Now it's time to try something else. Thrill Racer. Wow, this one was 8 minutes. This one's 60 minutes. Hey there, Kayla Games. Hope you're ready to burn some rubber. Because this time we're going to be making Thrill Racer. That's right, we're looking at a high-octane racing game. Oh, thank you. You liking the English accent? I'm trying my best. The pounding of your heart as the countdown begins. The roar of the engines as the cars tear across the starting line. I wonder if the Joy-Con colors on the Switch that appears on the select screen changes depending on what colors your IRL Joy-Cons are. The exhilaration of crossing the finish line. I accidentally skipped that. Now that's what I call a thrill. Okay then, let's get in gear over the program screen. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go! First, let's start by changing the perspective to overhead view. Good. Now since this is a racing game, we'll probably need some vehicles. This is the job for the car object. Okay, car. Vroom! Car note on here, all revved up and ready to go. Beep. You can program me to drive in any way you want. I'm always living life on the fast lane. Vroom! Meow! Seems like this car note on is ready for a test drive, shall we? Move it to the start position and make it small. Did it literally just say purr? Now we'll need a little something to get it moving. A thing I like to call acceleration. We could call up a button note on. My brother's here. My older brother. Heyo. Now, connect the button node onto the car node on's acceleration port. Oh. Impressive! Now you can hit the gas with Y. Next, we'll need to be able to turn to the left and right. For this, we'll need to implement steering. Call up a stick node on for the left, right. Button press, stick note, left, right. Left, right, I won't steer you wrong. Connect the stick notes. Steering wheel. Woohoo, let's roll. Okay, open up car note on settings. Set the movement speed to 0.50. Set the Y position to 0.40. Y position. Oh, there it is. Now, that's it. Close the settings. Our car is fully operational. Give the car a little spin. Hey, where'd it go? This rate is going to drive right off the screen. But don't worry, there's a solution for this. We'll make the screen move with the car. Racing games are all about trying to get ahead, right? We want the camera to be placed behind the car. Okay, spin the car node on around to face the opposite direction. Call up a camera node on and place it behind the car. Boink. Away from it today, boss. In Mystery Room, we used a fixed camera angle. But here we'll have the camera follow the car around. Reading you loud and clear. Just like we did with the game screen node on in Risky Run, the camera node on can be connected to other node on and it'll follow them around. Link the camera node on, yep. Try to get my best angle, okay? Trust me, I'm a professional. If we're going to be snazzing things up, we'll need to open the camera node on settings. You spin me right around, baby, right around. Oh, nice. The camera field of view to 60. track characters or Y rotation. Enable. Set the offset distance to 0.50 and 3. Don't know what that'll do. Now we'll have a camera that follows the car around. Whee! See how the car's nicely positioned the camera's nicely positioned behind the car? Much better suited to a racing genre, don't you think? Car and camera together at last. Good stuff. Time to head back to the program screen. Whoa, I'm surprised you can keep up with me. Nothing I can't handle, bud. Should have been a racer. You know, we got the car to move forward and we can steer left and right, but we can't move backwards. Sometimes you just have to go in reverse, even in the racing game. Let's figure out how to back up. Let me tell you a secret about car Nodon's acceleration point. You can use a negative number to brake in reverse. We're going to make it possible to move in reverse with B. Alright. Call up a button press. Yo! What should we do to make B's output negative? Sample simple subtraction. We're going to arrange the value of the 2 button Nodon so that B is subtracted from Y. So pressing Y will give an output of 1, and pressing B will give an output of negative 1. Goodness, this is hurting my brain. Subtraction, acknowledge. Patiently waiting your calculations. Okay. Oh. Delete the connection between the car Nodon and button. Mirror signal, mirror, maneuver, steady now. All systems running perfectly. It could not be otherwise. That's it for programming in our reverse movement. Well, we give it a little test. Oh yeah, in reverse. By the by, what do you think of our car's design? Pretty cool, right? I can just imagine those big chunky tires blazing through the sand. That's bound to be amazing. While we work on the subject, how about we make the world look like a desert? Let's program tank controls in Game Builder Garage, said no one ever. Yeah. We've expected you would have need of us. Okay, go ahead and change it to sand. What? Go to the settings and change the world appearance to sand. Oh, okay. Sorry, it took me a while. I'll close settings. Ooh! This looks like a beach. Whee! Back to the program screen once you're done puttering around. I think... Yep, that just about wraps up for step 1. You've really pushed them so... Yeah. The next step, we're going to be making the finish line with an opponent. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. See you there! You keep reminding me of lately a joke someone made during an Octodad stream. A gas splatter sounds like my dad. Oh, that's hilarious. Hey there, Kayla Games! So, you remember how we worked on programming the car and the camera last time? Let's give the car a test run just so we're up to speed. The controls are Y to accelerate, B to reverse and brake, and L to steer. And we've got the camera following the car behind. Now on to our next topic, programming the finish line with an opponent. We'll start with the finish line. This will be a bit of a trick. Alright. Finish line. Yep, I have a box. Visible only, okay. Boink. The Y size to... okay. The Y position to... oh. Alright, there we go. The finish line is finished. Except it's just a plain old line across the ground. But we can liven things up a bit with a party popper effect. If we want to check whether the cars cross the finish line, we'll need to call ourselves a touch sensor node on. Whoa! Who is this guy? What am I getting myself into? To the settings, please. Check what car. Goodness gracious. Close the settings. What? I don't see anything here. You sure there's a car coming? Positive, so please keep an eye out. Of course, if all we're doing is checking, not much is going to happen. We need to make sure the party poppers pop when the sensor is triggered. Okay. Effects. The lengths I go for some people. And what do I get in return? Don't suppose you could invite me to the post-victory feast? Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just pulling your leg. Okay. Bang, 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 bang! Eek! Ready and waiting. Let's get popping. Oh, wrong button. And pop. And it's all over! Key the Games crosses the line with a spectacular display of programming. Sorry, got a bit into the whole race announcer thingy there. But really though, what good is a race if you don't have any opponents to race against? On that note, let's get around to making the rival car. Back we go to the starting position. Okay. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Possibly best to change the colors a bit so we can easily tell them apart. Start off by making the player's car red. Okay. Light blue. Which is the movement to 0.45. Oh. That's perfect. Now close the settings. Hey, Abby, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. What do you think? It's starting to feel like a real racing game with the two vehicles side by side. Nope. There's just one problem. Our light blue buddy won't budge an inch. Kind of expected if we haven't done any programming for them, huh? Let's get this automobile geared up and ready to go. Now the enemy car won't be controlled by a human player. We'll have to program it to drive all by itself. Excuse me. You good? I'm glad. Happy to hear that. Let's keep things simple for this step and just have it drive in a straight line. We'll need a constant node on. Just imagine the car with the accelerator pedal pressed down the whole time. Okay. Hi, Connie. I like that. Link it to the acceleration board. Floor it! Drive! Drive like the wind! Like the wind? Let's just sit back and watch this, shall we? That was actually beautiful. Your rival car is driving all by itself. Look, we got an admittedly fair simple racing game on our hands. Let's pop back to the program screen. There's just one last thing we need to finish before we do. We should allow players to retry the game after someone reaches the finish line. To the finish line we go. Oh, sorry, you're gonna have to give me a second. Take your time. I was sleeping during the last lesson. Now you expect me to run right off the bat? If you want me to be your timekeeper, a little consideration won't hurt. As I've told you time and time again, you must schedule me in advance. Duty noted. Duly noted. Okay then, connect the timer node on. Pop a retry node on. Retry node on's really fun. Did you just call me up? You heard me singing, didn't you? Oof, that's really embarrassing. If only I could undo that. No, it was a lovely little ditty, honestly. If only I could turn back time. Boink. Yep, I know the drill. Excellent. Let's try it out. Come on. Oh, Kyle, thank you for following. Hey, Kayla, new viewer and pursuer of Christian Tag. I've got some things to do, but I gotta go. Thanks for a comfy, fun stream. Oh, no problem, buddy. I'm glad you're a pursuer of a Christian Tag. Yep, that's right. And welcome. Feel free to come back anytime. We're back at the beginning. You can never get enough of a good heated race, eh? Back to the program screen. And here we are, at the end of yet another step. Step 2 is finito. Hi and bye, Kyle. Come back anytime. In this session, we've made a finish line and an opponent. Those are fundamentals for any racing game. Next time, we're going to come up with a way to evaluate who wins. We'll really be getting into the nitty-gritty, so looking forward to it. See you in the next step. Thrill Racer is done. Finding the winner. Alright. Hey there, Kayla Games. Remember how we made ourselves a finish line and an opponent last time? We may have gotten the game to recognize when a car reaches the goal, but since the same effect triggers no matter who gets there first, we have a slight problem. We've got no idea who won. So for this session, we're going to add a way to evaluate who wins. It's time to separate the champions from the runners-up. Now, we've got the touch sensor at the finish line already checking for cars. And it'll react as soon as either car touches it, which is the problem. Let's give it an upgrade so that it can tell the difference between the players and the opponent's cars. The next set of instructions could be a tad tricky, so you'll want to pay careful attention. Okie dokie, start by calling up a fancy object node on. For Joy-Con R. On the rectangular fancy objects. When the shape of one Joy-Con is enough to make you picture the other, you know you've got a winner in the design department. Excuse me. This fancy object node will be what lets us tell the cars apart. Oh my! It's time to teach Kayla Games my party trick. Shrink the fancy object node on down to size. Okay. Next, we want to open the fancy object node on settings. Okay, I don't know what this will do, but under connection points, set both own connection point to center. Okay, center. Close the detailed settings screen. Next, enable movable. That makes our fancy object disappear. Okay. I'm invisible now? Well, there's hardly anything fancy about that. Though I admit I do feel kind of enigmatic. Sorry. That there is our answer. Linking an invisible fancy object is a tricky technique I wanted to teach you. There ain't nothing fancy about that, no. But we still got a long road ahead of us. Let's zoom over to the finish line. Okay. Enable Joy-Con R under check what? Okay. Wait, I thought I did. Oh, just Joy-Con R. Okay. Okay, close the settings. It might be invisible, but I can tell. I see only cars, but I feel the presence of the Joy-Con R. It's right there. Me. This means that instead of looking for cars, the touch sensor node on is now checking for a Joy-Con R fancy object. First, we'll leave the controls alone. Oh, just wait for our opponent to proceed. Okay. Our opponent made it to the finish line, but nothing happened. Try racing to the finish yourself. Okay. Yes! What a finish! The crowd is going wild. Excuse me for a second. Oh man. And it looks like our effect triggered nicely as soon as we hit the finish line. This is because we weren't checking for cars, but for the Joy-Con R connected to the player's car. We weren't looking for visible cars, but for a fancy, for an invisible Joy-Con R fancy object. I like to call this the hidden fancy. That was a secret technique I wanted to teach you. Next step, we need to make a hidden fancy for our opponent's car. Back to the starting point. Copy. Put up the settings. Change it to Joy-Con L. Alrighty. Oh, I can tell that Joy-Con R and I are going to get along so well together. My bad. And now go ahead and connect it. Okay. Now I have a hidden fancy connected to the opponent's car, and it's different than the one connected to the player. Let's head over there to the finish line now. Here we'll be making the effect for when your opponent crosses the finish line. Copy the touch sensor node on. Really slightly off to the side. This little tip should make things easier to connect things. Open the settings. I'll check for Joy-Con L. But brain, if it's hidden, how will we know if it's fancy? I don't know. There's a Joy-Con L around here somewhere, and I don't like it. Okay, effect node on. Failure. Good to see ya. I hear you when you need an effect for when it all goes wrong. Speaking of wrongs, I got a little joke for you, if I can remember it. Let's see. It was something about 2 wrongs and a right turn and... Huh, well, it just goes to show that a failure effect can sometimes come in real handy. Okay. Now the failure effect will play when our opponent crosses the finish line. Time to see it in action. Oof. There goes the failure effect. Really captures that feeling of disappointment, doesn't it? Now that we've got a party pooper effect for when the player wins and a failure effect for when the opponent wins, we can find out which of the cars made it to the finish line. But as things are now, if both cars arrive at the finish line at almost the same time, the party popper and failure effect are going to go off at the same time. We won't be able to work out who actually won, but never fear, I have the perfect plan. We can work on a way to evaluate who the winner is. Can someone untoggle this effect from my adulthood journey, please? Evaluating the winner might be a teensy bit on the challenging side. So I'm going to do my best to lay it out for you in the clearest way possible. We'll tackle this part in 2 stages. What happens when we win and what happens when we lose. Since this could get confusing, it'll be easier if we had comments to help us remember which is which. That's where the comment node on is. Middle, program layout, comment. Comment node on at your humble service. I'm gonna love you in the future. I have a most terrible memory myself, always jotting things down to jog the old brain cells. That being said, dear Kayla Games, if you have anything you need to comment to text, just give the word and I'll be only too happy to transcribe it for you. Okay. First, move the comment note. Okay. And open the settings. We'll have to enter something like win. Okay. This is going to be super helpful because in that way it's going to keep all the node-ons together. All done. You can close settings now. Unlock the very capable text object node-on. I'm afraid I don't display anything on the game screen. In fact, unlike the others, I don't really do much of anything at all. However, if I can help you to understand things more clearly, Kayla Games, then I have more than served my purpose. Aw, what a kind soul. Okay, what's next? Copy the comment node on and put it under here. Open the settings. We should enter something along the lines of lose. I said loose. Yeah. Good stuff. Can you close the settings now? Mm-hmm. So we'll be using this area to program the winning behavior, and this one for the losing behavior. Yeah, I see now. Your comments are truly inspiring. If I may be so bold, I would like to express my opinion in verse. Did you win or did you lose? One must never the two confuse. The comment always pays its dues. It's true. Leaving clear and concise comments is really what programming is all about. Okay, looks like we're all set. Some will win, some will lose. Some of us just sing the blues. Well, the note-ons never end. They go on and on and on and on and on. Oh, wait! You were... I just realized you were, referencing, Don't Stop Believing. Some will lose. Some of us just sing the blues. Well, the note-ons never end. They go on and on and on and on. Whew, I can't sing that well today. Now for the meat of the evaluation. When we talk about winning and losing, what we really mean is who makes it to the finish first, the player or the opponent. That's true, leaving good, clear comments for yourself is a huge part of programming. Good. I definitely need it. Let's add a couple of flag note-on. We'll use one that switches when the player gets to the end, and another that switches when the opponent gets to the end. Goodness gracious. Wake me up when the player finishes first. Okay. Opponent finished first. No? I'm ready for another nap then. Okay, that's 2 flag note-ons done. Now let's get to work on the top flag note-ons trigger. It needs to turn on when the player finishes first. This sounds obvious, but what does the player finishing first really mean? It means that the player reached the finish line and the opponent didn't. So we need to check for those 2 things at the same time. Scusi. Good thing we've got just the note-on for the job. The and note-on. Okay. We'll want to connect the and note-on to the on port. It's gonna snooze till the player arrives first. Reporting for duty. Tell you what, young Kayla Games. You sort out some inputs for me and we can see about getting this show on the road. Let's get on that then. There are 2 things we want to input and note-on with. One that the player has finished and the other that the opponent has not. See how the touch center note-on is checking when the player has reached the finish line? Connect that to the touch center note-on. Player reaching the finish. I can check for that. And let's input the part about the opponent not being at the finish. Actually, didn't we call up another note-on to switch on when the opponent got to the finish first? Oh, what? Someone talking about me? How'd you know? Were your ears burning? We don't want to get the connectors all tangled up, so we can start linking those with wormhole entrance. Okay. Need some water. So we can start linking those with wormhole entrance and exit. Okay. Now let's link it. Okay. This is entrance A over. Ready to report when the opponent reaches the finish first. Okay. Oop. This is exit A. Copy that. Ready to output when the opponent reaches the finish first. Ooh, okay. I knew we were gonna have a not note. Aye. Okay. Oh, that's fun. The not note will output the opposite of what you put in. So it's going to output when the opponent has not finished. Okay, connect that. Opponent not reached finish. Eh? Well, no worries. The player reached the finish, and the opponent has not. When these 2 conditions are satisfied, our flag note-on friend will wake up. Yeah, totally got your back. And that's our win condition. The player has arrived at the finish line while our opponent has not. We'll have to adjust the party pooper effect note-on a bit. Delete the party pooper. Okay. Okay. Whoop. Still with me? Yeah. Next, we'll work on getting the flag node on to turn on when the opponent finishes first. Oh, I forgot to mention. This could take a while, so I hope it doesn't wear you out too much. If you're feeling tired, you could maybe take a short break. This next part is going to be an exact mirror of the last one, so it won't be too difficult. Right, so what do we do? What do we mean by the opponent finishing first? We mean that the opponent reached the finish line at any time before the player. So we have to check for those two things at the same time. And yep, you guessed it, we need another and node on. Okay. Yep. Let me know if the opponent gets there first. See how the touch sensor node on is checking whether the opponent has reached the finish? Yep. Yep. We check for that, and for the player not being at the finish. We're going to teleport the flag node on to output about the player finishing first. Okay. What are we looking for? Oh yeah. Change it to B. Good stuff. Thank you. Connect that. This is entrance B. Over. Ready to report when the player finishes first. Okay, copper wormhole exit. Change that to B. This is exit B. Roger, we'll go. Ready to output when the player finishes first. Okay, call up a not node on. The not node on reverses the input, so yep, so the player has not finished. Ha ha ha. Okay, there we go. Player not reached the finish, eh? Got it. Standing at ease. The opponent reached the finish, and the player has not. If the two conditions are satisfied, the flag node on will wake up. No need to rush. There we have it. Our lose condition is established when our opponent arrives at the finish line first. Well, just the failure effect node on a tad now. Yoink. Yep, I know. Yep, I know. And last but not least, we need to create a retry feature for when one of the cars wins the race. Okay. Let's put the timer node on. Okay. Yoink. Connect the top flag node on to the timer node. Okay. Stick a fork in it because the evaluation for winning is finally done! Let the opponent get to the finish line before you. Looks like the failure effect is working as intended. Oh no! No. Oh, dang it. Get to the finish line, okay. Go. Booyah. Good job. There goes the party popper effect. I'll let you drive around a bit so you can even make sure that I don't either. Okay. Yay! Cue the fanfare. Step 3 has at last come to a close. Yay! Listen, I know this step may have dragged on a bit, but look! We've nailed the core element of the race, the part that determines who wins and who loses. There's no way we could have seen the past 5 games to completion if it weren't for your dedication. Huge kudos to you, Kayla Games. In the next step, we're going to be working on the race course. Seeing how hefty the step has been, the next step should be a breeze in comparison. Alright then, see you in the next step. Whew, tell me all about it, Paul. That one left me. That one was exhausting. Whew. Hi, Keela Games. Last time we made a way to evaluate who wins the race. That was a challenge, wasn't it? But it was worth it because this made our racing game that much more race-like. Now for this step, we're going to design one of the most crucial elements of the racing game, the race course. It's not much fun if you're doing this driving in a straight line after all. Okay, let's head on over to the program screen and make ourselves a course. Call up a box object node on and put it over to the left. Open the settings. We want the X size to be 40. Okay. The Y size to be 40. Oops. And the Z size to be... Oh, and could you change the Y position to 20? In properties, we just need to enable visible and solid. Excellent. Close the settings now. Hey, yep, you'll know, are ya? You might want to copy me a bunch. Could save you a ton of effort. Okay, let's start building the left wall using copy. Oh my. Now copy that one. Okay. 2 more times. Once more. Okay. There, the left wall is complete. Whoa, straight as an arrow. It's almost like you've done this before. I can't find anything negative to say. Time for a quick check. Oh, yeah. Yep, that left side's shaping up quite nicely. Come on. Let's do the same thing for the right wall. For this wall on the right, we'll want to place it so that it forms a corner. We can take pieces from the street wall and place them at intervals. Okay. Now copy the object. Let's move this guy a bit. Copy it again. Move it again. Okay, what are we doing? A little bit more copying. Okay. Now we're going to create some diagonal walls. Select the object node on here, copy it, and rotate. There we go. Yoink. I'm feeling very oblique. I'm feeling very oblique, you know? Okay, copy this one and move it along. I apologize if you can't. If I'm getting a little quiet, I think I'm losing my voice a little bit. Shift angle a bit, and one more to go now. Copy this one and fill in the gap. And presto, that's our course. Nice. You're just itching to try it, aren't you? Me too. Yeet. See ya. Got our very own race course. How cool is that? Well, we're well on track to capturing the feel of a real racing game. Let's look at that. Look at the cars. I take it you want to try out our new custom course. Well, go ahead. What are you waiting for? Yeah, I'm done. I think we're done for now. Time to check step 4 off the list. Yay! With our course all laid out, we're now even closer to the final product. Next time we should do something about our narrow-minded opponent. I think we can program our rivals to outwit us. We shall see. See you in the next step. Excuse me. Good to see you again, Kaylee Games. We built our race course last time, if you recall. By the way, have you got a sec to take a look at our rival vehicle? Yeah. Just restart the level with the retry button and we can watch it do its thing. No need to touch the controls. You don't need to do anything, just watch the opponent's vehicle. Go straight forward and then slams head first into the wall. It's an overly aggressive way of tackling things if you ask me, but I like its spirit. It should be able to steer around corners, shouldn't it? Which brings us to the theme of this step. We want to get this one tricky pony back on track so that it can navigate the curves of the course. If you really want to impress your friends, you can tell them that you're programming a fully autonomous driving AI. That really hits different in modern times right now. Let's get this AI show on the road. Since the start of today's show is our opponent, tracking them with a camera will make it much easier for us to see what's going on. Okay? Let's see how it looks. At least it's not Jenna AI. Yeah. The camera's chugging along right behind them. We'll also get a good view of the inevitable accidents. Okay, roll up your sleeves because it's time to teach this car how to navigate the race course. First, we'll need to make it to turn right automatically at the first bend. The question is, how exactly do I make it turn right? We're going to make sure that it turns right whether it sees the wall ahead. We need a touch sensor node on. Okay. Open the settings. The Y size we'll need to see. We'll need it to be, say, 40. Oh. Y size? Oh. I just saw that. Under connection point. On connection point to Z plus and Z minus. Perfect. Now close the settings. Thank you, Nintendo, for taking an anti-AI stance. You are a savior in these dark times. Yeah. We're crashing into walls now. Okay. We also want to connect the touch sensor node onto the car's steering wheel point. Now, if there's a wall in the way, the car will turn right when the touch sensor hits it. Looking forward to seeing this action. Breaking news! Oh! The touch sensor has reacted. Reliable sources say the car has turned right. This is Bob reporting. Back to you, Bob. So after that turn, we'll need to turn left next, don't we? But before that, first we should make it easier to tell exactly when the touch sensor is reacting to something. Okay, pop a number object node on. Oh. Edit settings. When it properly is enable visible, movable. Hold number digits to 1. The Y size should be 40. Good stuff. Now close the settings. Okay. Yeah, I totally get that, L. Totally get it. It's not very good. Connect the touch sensor. You want me to display whether this touch sensor node on is outputting a signal, right? Yeah, it'd be great if you could let Kayla Games know. Now we can see the number that the touch sensor node on outputs on the game screen. Let's take a look. Watch how the number changes as it approaches the wall. The number changes to 1 when it came up to the wall. We can now tell the exact moment that the touch sensor saw it. The number object node on can be really handy. You can use it to get all sorts of numbers that would normally be hidden to show up on the game screen. Remember though, we're only using this number object node on to make the programming process easier. So we'll be saying goodbye to it when we're finished. Now it's finally time to make the car turn left and right automatically. In order to do that, we'll have to attach not 1 but 2 touch sensors to the front of the car. The sensor for turning right goes on the front left, and the one for turning left goes on the front right. First of all, we'll have to change the connection of the current touch sensor node on and move it a little to the left. Start by deleting the touch... Oh, okay. Next we'll want to call up a spare object node on. What's that? Okay. Pokemon settings, enable movable. Under connection point, set own. Oh yeah, yep, Z plus and Z minus. Perfect. Close settings. Oh, I see. We'll be connecting Yep, can't see nothing, but I'll do my part. Okay. Under connection point, oop. There we go. That's how it's done. Now close the settings, yada yada yada. Touch sensor node onto our vehicle. And just like that, we've placed the sensor for turning right on the front left of the car. Let's make sure it works. So the touch sensor has moved from the front of the car to the front. Ooh, that's cool. Now we'll work on getting the car to turn left. Oink. Open the settings. Close the settings. Oink it. Is everyone to bump into the walls on the right? This seems very wrong. Of course, it'd be great if we could use this touch sensor neuron's output for turning left. If we want to turn left, we'll have to input a negative number into the steering wheel port. Positive for turning right, negative for turning left. Them's the brakes. In order to turn the touch sensor's node on output into a negative number, we'll need our old pal calculator node on. Okay, calculate. I returned the art of steering into the joy of numbers. You are welcome. Connect the touch sensor node on the left. And you're getting really good at this, my friend. You're telling me what to do. That's just. I appreciate that the touch sensor node on is touchy and sensitive. Poor thing. We should use a number object node on to show us the number sent to the steering wheel port. Erase the connection at the number object node on's import. Okay. Allow me to present the results of the calculation received by steering wheel port. And that's done. You really actually programmed the self-turning car. Hi, Patrick. Welcome to the stream. Feast your eyes on that. It turns right. It turns left. No hands. It's just moving all by itself. Our fully autonomous driving AI is up and running. Time for us to say farewell to this view, though. Can't stick around our opponent's vehicle forever. Goodbye. We'll move the camera back to where it was. Going back to my player car. My boo player car. It's fun seeing it from a fresh perspective, isn't it? Yep, except I'm gonna win. I still can't believe you programmed a self-driving car. It goes around the course all by itself. What a tremendous achievement. We've got an exciting race pretty much in the bag at this point. Time to head back. So there we have it. Step 5, done and dusted. Kaboom. So this time we made a fully autonomous driving AI. Isn't it smashing to just see it all run like clockwork? That's one of the best things about programming. Next time we're going to work on the start of the race to help raise the suspense. With a countdown. I can't wait. See you soon. Dude, already at step 6? Darn. By the time we're done with this, we'll be able to work on, we might work on a little bit, Space Fries. That's the next game I'm going to be programming. Hey, Kayla Games. Last time we made a self-driving car, and it was amazing. You'll be racing against the very artificial intelligence that you designed. Yeah, and I'm going to win. By implementing a countdown sequence. To the program screen. On your marks, get set, go! We want the countdown to start when the game begins. That means we'll need a node on that tells us when the game has started. For this, we have an on start node on. Input. Hey, I'm on start node on, and I'll tell you when the game starts. Yeah! I always love how proud of you the dot guy is about you programming an AI opponent car. You can, handle the rest. The on start node on only ever outputs a signal when the game has begun. After that, the job's pretty much done. They live for that one moment, nothing else matters, but they're happy with that. So good for them. But now I'm bored. We need to call up an effect node on. Countdown. I'm up! I'm awake! Clean out your earwax, cause I've got a little countdown joke for ya. Picture this, big day, massive rocket on the launch pad. All systems go. Pilot's on her coffee break. She asks the control room, say, what time's the launch again? Several voices answer together, 10. Panic voice on the loudspeaker, what? We've started? Oh no! 9, 8, 7. Get it? Because she was just asking about the time. I can't. Anyway, if we connect this on start node onto the effects node on, we can get the countdown to start as soon as the game does. But maybe it's a little too sudden to have it count down right from the get-go. Let's use a timer node on to give us a quick breather before the countdown starts for real. Excuse me, you can't just call me without an appointment. For starters, I need time to mentally prepare. Oh, dude, I feel that. Exactly, the player needs some time to mentally prepare, which is why we need timer node on's excellent timekeeping. Oh, you really know how to twist my arm. Could you please connect the on start? The timer node on and the effect node on need to be connected too. Okay. Time to see if that worked. It did work. Well, the countdown was counting down alright. But did you notice the problem? Our opponent didn't even wait. It just tore off down the track. No one's going to wait for us just because we programmed an effect. Let's make sure that the car doesn't drive off during the countdown sequence. We can start by entering how much time we want the car to stop moving for. The effect node has 3 seconds count on it, so we should have a 3-second pause here too. Alright. Open the settings. Output. For how long? Close the settings. Oh. We can have a flag node on, remember, when the countdown ends. Okay. Flag. Link the timer node on's output to the flag node on's input. Wake me up when the countdown's over. We'll be using the flag node on's output for a whole bunch of things, actually. Best if we link to a wormhole entrance node on and use a wormhole exit to get the info. Okay. Actually, I'm getting a little hungry, so maybe it's gonna take a lot of programming. I'm gonna go get a snack. Be right back. I think this is right back. we're back. I got some food because I forgot to eat lunch today, so okay. Back to the game. Call up a wormhole entrance node on. Now we'll connect the flag node on to the wormhole. Go. This is entrance A over. Ready and waiting for end of operation countdown. So getting the cars to stay still until the countdown is over. We'll tackle the player cars first. We need to stop all input signals to the acceleration port until the countdown finishes. We'll need to know whether or not the countdown is still going. Good. Close the settings. X to C, ready to report the end of the countdown to the second. The wormhole exit node won't output a signal until our countdown ends. If a signal isn't being output, that effectively means the number is 0. Multiply that with the number going into the acceleration port, and we can stop the signal going into the port until the countdown ends. Okay. Multiplication account. Like the wormhole exit node on. Now connect the multiplication. Now no matter how hard you try, the accelerator just won't budge until the countdown ends. Okay? Dude, our car is going. See ya! The car won't move no matter how much you press A. The player's car won't move an inch until the countdown is over. We'll also need to stop the opponent's car in its tracks. It's much easier to do this for our opponent. We can get rid of the constant node on now. Bye! Instead, we'll call up a wormhole exit node on. Yoink! Change it to C. Close the settings. X to C, standing by for countdown end. Over. And now our opponent's car should wait patiently with us until the countdown is finished. If it's going to work, let's find out. Looks like they really are waiting until the countdown finishes. I think that's all we need to do for the initial countdown. Guess what? We're finished with step 6. So this time we made a countdown to build tension before the race. It's feeling more and more like a real racing game. Next time we'll be adding a little secret to the course. Also be tidying up our program so that others can play around with it. See you in the next step. We're racing by this. Wheels. Crafty teleport. And we're off. Hi, Keela Games. Last time we made the countdown to liven up the start of the race. I think this is really already feeling like a racing game, but... Excuse me. We can polish it even more by adding a little secret and cleaning up our programming. First, the secret. What kind of secret will we be adding? Well, that's a secret. Just kidding. Just kidding. We'll be making a teleport shortcut behind the starting line. Anyone who knows it's there can just zip to the goal in no time flat. It's the ultimate cheat. Huh? You want to know why we're even adding something like that? Hey, every game needs a secret or two up its sleeve. Okay. As sure as the river finds the sea, so skips the programmer from A to B. I feel wiser already. Disable visible. Enable car only. Close the settings. The car shall be carried through the void. I have willed it. To keep players in indication, we'll call it a hoop. Okay. Hoop. Open the settings, please. And just enable just visible. Set the Y position to 0.6. Set the X axis to... Oh, it's so close. Wait, is the game telling you to make the thing that just teleports you to the finish line? Yeah. We'll check out how the other end of the teleport, the other end. Teleport exit node on. Animal or mineral, all can be made manifest via the void. Okay. And that's it for our secret. Oh, hold B. See ya, nerd! We've done it! A quick lap through space-time. So there you go. It can be fun to sneak a few hidden extras like these. Bye. Think about it when you're off making your own games. Now to tidy up our program. We'll put out a few things to help us while we program. But let's go ahead and remove the stuff that we won't want in our finished version. Bye-bye, number object node on. Open the settings on the left. Oh. Disable visible. While we're doing this, I'm gonna take another pretzel. Oh, hi, Janice. You like the book? I'm so glad you did. I just wished friends at the time to deal. You just wish you had friends at the time to deal with. Oh. Yeah, I totally get that. But I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Meredith is... I tried to make Meredith relatable to my own experiences. So. It looks a whole lot cleaner without the touch sensors and the number object, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, looks like we're done here. Step 7 is a wrap. Thank you. To sum it up, we added a hidden warp tunnel. And we cleaned up our program so that others can play around with it. At this point, the Road Oyster is almost done. Almost. Next time, we'll be adding the finishing touches. You'll be able to add some of your own personal flair to it, Kayla Games. See you soon. Gotta turn off my camera for a hot second. Where's my camera? Here it is. I'll be right back. And I have returned. Okay, finishing touches. Hello! Well, here we are at the final step of Thrill Racer. Are you excited? Last time we cleaned up our program to make it easier for other people to mess around with, if they want to do that. This time, you get to give your game some sort of your own personal charm. Buckle up, we're rolling out on the program screen. You definitely can't wait for book 2. Well, book 2 is coming up very, very soon. I think this Friday I'm gonna post a release date. In the book's trailer too. Cries because you want to buy the book but you don't use Amazon. Oh, I meant to tell you guys. So I'm working on getting my book published in bookstores. So I was editing the manuscript for Meredith's book because her freckles weren't exactly appearing in print very well. So I just, I just touched it up a little bit. Meredith's freckles, Darby's freckles, Milo's freckles. I just touched it up a little bit in manuscript, and they should appear in the final publishing of the book. They should, and hopefully it won't look that terrible. Anyway, yeah, I'm working. There's a website I can use to publish my books, like to distribute them to bookstores. We're working on that. I'm also working on Catherine's book too, so I'm letting you take the reins on a couple of things here. The game's appearance and background music. Let's set up the background music. Yeah, driving in the heat. Feel the thrill of the beat. Don't just play the game, make the game. Yeah. Freckle Cannon is an integral pillar of the Indian Friends lore. Load-bearing freckles. Yeah. Oh, man. Yes. Must have all the freckles. I didn't realize how they didn't appear that visible in some of the things, so I just touched it up a little bit. But yeah, I think Meredith, Darby, and Milo, they all have freckles. Okay. Let the burden of the tires light up your desires. It's time to win with programming. Yeah, open the settings, please. Ooh. Yeah. Ideally, we want the music to start playing after the countdown. Bye. There goes that sweet background music. So now we've got our racing music, but I think we could do a little bit more with it. Let's really shape it into something special. You notice that aside from the play port, the background music note has two other parts. The first of these is the speed port. We can use it to change the speed that the music player plays. If you put any number above 1 into the speed port, the song will play faster. While any number below 1 will slow it down. Let's see if we can slow our music. Call it constant. Open the settings. Okay. Oh. 0.95. Close the settings screen. So 0.95. Understood. The value will be 0.95, and 0.95 it will stay. Before we connect the constant note onto the speed port, there's something we need to do first. Opening up. Okay. What you're hearing now is the song's default speed. Okay. We'll listen to it for a moment. I'm gonna eat my pretzels while I do it. Gotta fill the paste and close the settings. Oh. Time to chill out from the thriller. What do you think? Now that the song seems slower, everything seems more mellow now, doesn't it? So yeah, this is how you change the speed of the song by feeding input signals to the speed port. When you're all done checking, close the settings. here, the background track is slowed down on the game screen too. All that's left is for you to add those final touches, games. You can play around with the cars, give courses an overhaul, change the music. Feel free to adjust the speed to your liking too. Let me know when you're satisfied with the result. Off you go. Alright, let's... Yeah. That really sounds like music. I thought they were gonna have you change the background music speed based on how fast the car's moving. That would be awesome. Not gonna lie, that'd be so funny. Has anyone ever has anyone ever played this game called well, not played, but have seen? They have this Mario fan game called Jelly Mario, and the speed of the music goes. It depends on how fast you go. It's the funniest thing. Jelly Mario is hilarious. Alright, well. Ooh, I can change the world on this. You think you saw DG? Yeah, DG or Dave did play, he did play Jelly Mario. How does that look? Yeah, that looks cool.
Warm, cozy hugs to everyone in chat. I'm so glad we get along so well.
Me too, Pedro. Me too. I'm glad I can provide a community where everyone just gets along, you know? Ooh, I can change the walls. I want to provide a community that's welcoming. It's okay. I know what you're trying to say, Janice. I know what you're trying to say. Oh, Pedro. Oh, Pedro. My boy, Pedro. Hugs to everyone in chat. I wish I had like a button I could press. It could be, oh, I can have Elliot. I can have Elliot give hugs in chat. I think, yeah, I think the command is hugs. Did I do this one already? It should work, or just hug here. Let me check for a hot second. Is it hugs or hug? Yep, it's hug. It's just hug. And you'll see the reaction from the Nightbot. I like Nightbot. He's a lot more chill. Oh, I didn't mean to make it purple. I wanted to make it light blue. To kind of represent the beach. You know what I mean? It would be funny if I could add stuff, but I can't. Okay, that one's finished. Okay, I'm gonna check and see if it all... Oh yay, it's all white, except that block. I'll fix that. Although that looks pretty. Yeah, I'll fix that one. Ha! There we go. That looks cool. I'm gonna go backwards. See ya, chumps. Yoink. Later, nerd. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're all done. Yes. Looks like you're done, eh? Hey. Okay, show me the fruits of your labors, Kayla Games. Show me a thrill racer like no other. Okay, I'm just gonna go the correct route. What a game! It's got Kayla Games written all over it. Thank you. You know what this means, right? Thrill Racer is done! What an incredible achievement! This calls for a trip back to the program screen. Eat my pixie sticks dust. Oh, look at her. Wonderful. You stuck it out through all those tricky steps and brought the scheme to completion. There's so much untapped potential in you, Kayla Games. Never let anyone hold you back. Also, it looks like you've only got one more lesson to go. I have a sneaking suspicion that this one's gonna lift your considerable skills to new heights. I can't wait to see what sort of ideas you come up with. But first, let's add the racing game to my games. And it's back to the menu. Ciao for now. That's right, folks. We just finished Thrill Racer. Congratulations on getting gold. Great job of making it this far. You know, I thought you had a gift for this kind of thing from the get-go, and you're proving it now. Let's add the completed game to the list. Now you've completed Thrill Racer. Maybe you can see if you can get some of your friends to try it out. Don't tell them about the secret, though. Let them figure it out for themselves. Alrighty, the next lesson will be the final one. It's the very last time we'll be collaborating in an interactive lesson, so be sure to savor it. Well, I'll be sure to savor it. Okay, I'll go and wait for you in lesson 7. There's these videos I see on Facebook that's an otter in the car. When he's at a stoplight, the driver rolls down the window to say hi to the motorcycle. It's in the Philippines. Oh, cute. I'll go and wait for you in lesson 7. Head on over when you're done playing Thrill Racer. Well, I would just want to get... There. I got a picture for the thumbnail. So we got a couple more minutes left. Let's go ahead and start on a new project. Let's go ahead and pull up a world node on. Object appear? No. Let's see, play. Okay, none. I'll set it to outer space. We'll call up an object. We're gonna just set up our, game screen. We need a game screen. Hello, darling. Hey. Okay. Which one was it? Is it vertical tracking rate? Through Rider suddenly reminded me of that Game Builder Garage game someone made where they basically did a one-to-one recreation of the infamous Desert Bus. I saw that one. I saw Desert Bus. That was brutal. I think DGR did a video on that. He put the whole game of Desert Bus on YouTube. It was so funny. Okay, up and down. Oh yeah. Excuse me. It was hilarious. Someone made desert bus and yeah. Oh man, you guys, desert bus is so funny. Visible, solid, destructible. Let's see. We have our UFO, but it's not working. We're just putting together a. We are putting together a. We're putting together a game called Space Fries. I'm gonna do all the textures. I'm gonna do all the textures in Space Fries. Let's see. We need a. Okay, we need a vertical tracking. Camera field of view. Let's see. Does that do anything? I'm just gonna see. There we go. Now it's looking spicy. This is kind of like an arcade-esque game. Yeah, look at that. See, with this game, we'll be able to, I'll be able to modify this game so it can be a little bit like, kind of like a pixely sort of game. Alright, we need objects too. Simple. Moving objects, here we go. Let's do sphere for the obstacles. What kind of obstacles can Space Fries go to? I want to find out. I just want this object to move down. So, isn't there a slide? Slide connectors. Why slide? Here we go. Have it. Slide him out. Okay. X, Y. Let's see. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Okay. Take them to space ketchup. Oh, that's funny. Okay, what? So I want this to move down. So input. Oh, what if I put a? No, countdown, 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 countdown. We needed to count down. Count. No. Counter. Count down. That's right. Count down. Okay. I didn't want to move the game screen. Okay. There we go. We need it to count down. So that should. Let's watch this be moved down. Hold up, let's do it again. Let's do it again. That is hilarious. I want it to slow down a little bit. Ah. Poor guy never stood a chance. Oh, man. Oh, that's hilarious. Hold on. I want to do it again. For this game, I want to... We'll focus on that later. But for this game, I want UFO to just move left and right. So we're going to pull up a stick, move it left and right. Not forward and backward. Not forward and backward. Left and right. Left and right. Ah! It got me good. Now that's gaming. Turn the UFO into Space Fries and you'll have to avoid the space ketchup. Ooh, what if the obstacles were tomatoes? The obstacles are tomatoes. Wait. Why is it still counting down? Okay. It's just... Okay, now it's slowly counting down. Hold on. Okay, so it's going really fast. I wanted to go a little bit slower. But how do I make it go slower? No, not you. Wait, let me just... How do I make it go slower? Okay, no, that's not that. Sorry, timer. I don't need you this time. Bye. You gotta make the constant node on a smaller number? Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's see. Let's try making it -6. See what that does. Okay, so it's going a little slower, but that's not. Gotta make it slower. Make it slower. Okay, no. Why is this? Where'd it go? Oh, not less than 0. Okay, thank you. Let it slow. Let it slow. Okay. Let's try 0. Maybe that'll do something. Okay, so it fell, but hello? Are we? Oh, my phone's driving me nuts. Hang on a second. Hang on a minute. Ugh. Yeah. Why did my stream decide to just reconnect all of a sudden? Like, bro, that's not fair. Okay, so below 0. So below 0. Let's try 0.50. Let's try that. That didn't work. Let's try 0.01. I don't exactly want it moving like that. Gonna get rid of this constant node on. Alright. You gotta turn off gravity in the world settings. Oh, right. Gotta turn off gravity. Okay. Okay. How exactly do I turn off gravity? Oh, yeah. I remember. Change world. There's reduced gravity. Okay. I thought I turned off gravity in this object. Let me check. From no mode speed. All right, let's give it. Let's give this a try. I just want to see. Let's do 0.05. There we go. It's moving a little bit. Connection auto 0 gravity. It's visible solid. Color auto. Oh, okay, got it. Yep. Let's do reduce. I think it is reduce gravity. Change world reduce. So reduce gravity. We'll do constant node on. Alright, use inputs like between. Okay, I'll have to pull up another constant node on. Yep. Yep. Okay, maybe I'll put this out here. Okay. Feels weird, but it works okay. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna... This game is called Space Fries. Space? Space Fries. I think I know what to do. I have to go into... risky run because... There's something... Spuds in space. The final frontier. Oh! What if I'm throwing potatoes? You see, I want it to move like that. I think the slide... Yeah, there it is. No, it doesn't. Slide... No, that's not it. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's 0.03. The box. Okay. Oh, that... Oh, chat is frozen. Dang. Alright, hang on. Give me a second. Alright. Testing. Yeah, my Twitch box is frozen. Goodness gracious. Oh well. I can still see you guys. Okay, I'm going to... So 0.03. That's how much I want my thing to move. So 0. No. 0.03. There we go. Which is the one that needs potatoes thrown at it. Okay, it is a slide. It actually is a slide connector node on. So I'm gonna pull that up. Slide connector. No, not you. So sorry. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Let me just do a quick fix of this. No, that's not it. Special objects. Nope. Sorry, not you just yet. Program. No. Nope. Alright. Sick. Nope. Nope. Dang. Okay. Connection. There's connections. Slide connectors. Y slide. So. The Y slide. The Y slide. Gonna have that. What does that do? Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to risky run again. How did they do it? Okay. Okay. Constant. Okay, constant number slide object. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I do need to parent the object. Give me a second. And maybe I'll switch this from a moving object to a sphere. To just a regular sphere. Wait, did I connect it right? Okay, no. Okay, object is not moving. Slide axis X. Our box is not moving. Oh, I already had it slide. Oops. Okay, guys, hang on. Other way around. I'll give it a shot. There we go. Bottom of slide to top of object. Okay, I'm going back. Going back. Okay, so. Okay, got that. We got that. Listen, this is what I do. Yeah, no, I appreciate your help very much. Very, very much. I think I need a sphere object here. A sphere object up here. To connect the slide range to. So, let's go back to space. Okay. I just want to see if this works. And then and then we'll be done for today. Just hang in there, chat. So I'll pull up a simple object. Let's do cylinder. Cylinder. I'll connect this. Wait. Okay. This. Goodness gracious. Wait. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna calm down. Okay. Move a little closer. What you want? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, put this up here. Just right here. Connect this right here. At least I think that's what it is. And then I'll just... Why did I have it set? Oh, I have it set the countdown. No, I'm supposed to have it set the countdown. Whoa, why is that moving? Okay, hang on. Hang on a minute. Okay, that's good. What about sphere? Mitosis. Dang, what is going on with this? Okay. That's visible, movable. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Timer. Range. There we go. Let's see if that works. What am I missing? Oh, maybe I should move this up here. Okay, I'll move that up here. My camera's going nuts. Okay, let's see if that works. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So we'll make a bunch of those. We'll stop right there for today. Save space fries. And we're gonna be done. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Thursday I think we're gonna go back into Sky. Maybe we'll go back to the Eye of Eden. You never know. All right. Thank you guys so much. See you later. Peace.